Hello everyone, this is Vicky from NIPER. In this video, I will discuss about the types of mills and their mechanism of action. Generally, mills are used to reduce the size of your API. So, by reducing size of your API, we can increase the surface area of your API, and which results in greater absorption and greater bioavailability. So, size reduction is very important for API molecules or any drugs. So we have different types of instruments to reduce the size. So we have different types of mills such as cutter mill, roller mill, hammer mill, fluid energy mill, also known as jet mill or micronizer mill, and ball mill and an edge runner mill. So these are the different types of mills. Now we look into their action. Generally, cutter mill is used to in generally cutter mill is used to cut any fibrous materials or any rubbery materials. So the action is just cutting. Next is roller mill. So this roller mill helps to decrease the size of your API by compression mechanism, like it will compress the API drug. Next is hammer mill, the mechanism is impact. And the next is fluid energy mill, also known as jet mill or micronized mill, which have a mechanism of action of both impact and attrition. And this fluid energy mill is useful for vitamins, hormones, and enzyme size reduction. So if you want to reduce the size of hormones or enzymes or vitamins, you can use this mill. And next is ball mill. Ball mill is a very great mill which have a disadvantage of high sound mill, that it will create a very high noise. In this ball mill we will use some steel balls, so which creates both impact and attrition. So the advantage of this ball mill is it helps to maintain the sterility and prevents the oxidation. So if you want to do size reduction for any sterile materials, you can go for this ball mill, but the disadvantage, it is a very high sound mill. The next is end and edge runner mill. So these mill have a mechanism of action of crushing and shearing or compression. So these are the types of mills and their action. So very important table for GPAT. And also we'll discuss about the types of viscometers. Normally, in any liquid dosage forms, viscosity is a very important parameter. A good viscosity results in the good stability of your API or any formulation. So to identify viscosity of your liquid dosage form formulation, we have some viscometers. So these viscometers are broadly classified into capillary viscometer, rotational viscometer, and falling spear viscometer. In capillary viscometer, we have Ostwald viscometer, which helps to determine kinematic viscosity, and Humboldt viscometer. This is a modified viscometer of it's a modified Ostwald viscometer. So under capillary viscometer, we have Ostwald viscometer and Humboldt viscometer. The next is rotational viscometer. The name itself says it has something to rotate. So this viscometer helps to rotate the things. And we have cup and bob, Brookfield viscometer, and cone plate viscometer. So these three are subclassified under rotational viscometer. Again, in cup and bob, we have covette type and serial type. The example of covette type viscometer is McMichael viscometer, and for serial type we have Stromer viscometer. The good point about this cup and bob is it is a plug flow development is a disadvantage of cup and bob viscometer, where it is not seen in the cone and plate and Brookfield. So the disadvantage of cup and bob viscometer is plug flow development. It's a very important bit. Next is Brookfield viscometer. This viscometer looks like a T spindle, where the T part of the spindle will rotate and helps to determine the viscosity. The next is cone and plate. So these are the three types of rotational viscometer. The next is falling spear viscometer. The example is Hopplier viscometer. So Hopplier viscometer comes under falling spear viscometer. And the variant of this Hopplier viscometer is redwood viscometer. So these are the different types of viscometers, the classification of viscometer. So under again this Ostwald, Humboldt, and falling spear viscometer, this one and this one are helps to determine the viscosity of Newtonian fluids, where cup and bob and cone and plate helps to determine the viscosity of both Newtonian and non-Newtonian fluids. So this is about the types of viscometers and the types of mills which helps in cell reduction. So very important tables for GPAT and NIPER also. Thank you. Subscribe to this channel and share with your friends.